Hello friends, I'm Parvez, and today I'm going to show you how you can make a simple expression evaluator application in PyQt5. Before this, if you don't know about PyQt5, I have a complete series of videos. There will be more than 50 videos from basics up to advanced topics in PyQt5. You can watch them. Okay, let me show you that what we are going to make in this video. This is a simple application. We have a nice widget window, we have a title and icon, text browser, also we have a line edit. For example, I'm going to write an expression here, hello world. You can see now hello world is invalid. If I write something another, invalid, invalid, invalid. But if I write numbers, for example 2 plus 5, you can see I'm receiving the output. And if you write 5 plus 8, I'm receiving the output. And if you write for example text, now it is invalid. It just accepts the numbers like this. Okay, now also you can make it smaller like this. You can see that the text is changing. Also, you can make it bigger, full screen like this. Okay, now I have made a new Python file in my PyCharm. I need some imports. The first I need from PyQt5 and dot QtWidgets, import QApplication, QText browser, QLineEdit, QVBox layout, and okay, we need this. Also from pyqt5 dot QtQuick, import QIcon, also import this. Okay, now I'm going to make my window class window. It inherits from also you need to import QWidget. It inherits from QWidget. Now I'm going to make the constructor init super dot init. Okay, now I need in here some variables, self.title to pyqt5 simple application. Also I need self.top. I give it 400, self.left 400, self.width to 800, and self.height to 600. Okay, now you can set this self.set window title to self.title, or self.set geometry, set the geometry self.top, self.left, self.width, and self.height. Okay, now we are going to set our icon, self.set window icon. Let me copy my icon from here and paste it in my folder. Okay, now QIcon, and write your icon name. It's icon.png. Okay, now let me first I should check that I have a window or not. At the bottom in here you need to instantiate your class. The first thing you need to make an app variable, QApplication, sys.argv, and make window object and show that window.show and make the loop app.execute. Now this is our code. Let me run this. Okay. Now I have a nice window with title and also an icon in here. Now I'm going to make my components for this. Div, I call it UI. Okay. The first thing I need a text browser. Cell.browser. QText browser. Now make a line edit. Cell.line edit. Q line edit. In line edit we are going to write type an expression and hit enter. Okay. Now we need a layout. I'm using vertical box layout. I call it vbox. vbox layout. Now we are going to add these two widgets in our layout. For this, vbox.add widget, cell.browser, also vbox.add widget, cell.line edit. Okay. Now we are going to set our layout to our window. Cell.set layout cell.vbox. Cell, not just vbox. Okay. Now we are going to call our UI in our main class window. Cell.UI. Now I'm going to run this. Okay. Now you can see I have a text browser. It's just readable. You cannot write in here. Basically, it is used for text edits and also for HTMLs. And in here I have a line edit. Right now there is no functionality for this, but we will make. Okay. Now we are going to create another method in here. Div update browser. Okay. Now we are going to create a try catch block. Try. The first thing you need, you should get the text from the line edit. Self.lineEdit.text. We are getting the text and we are storing that in our text. And also you should convert this to string like this. Okay. After this, you should append this text to your browser, to your text browser. Self.browser.append. Okay, now we need some placeholder string. Okay, the first thing we need string, make a br and string placeholder. Text value of our text. Okay, and now we are going to accept if we, for example, if we write text, we should receive error.append. Now we are going to create HTML in here. Font color is red, and close this. Make a placeholder string is invalid. Close your font and text. Okay, now we have made our update browser. Let me run this. Okay, now we have our application. Now you need to connect this. For this, in here you can simply write self.lineEdit dot return pressed dot connect self dot update browser. We are going to connect our return pressed signal to update browser. Okay, now this is our complete code. You can check this. Now I'm going to run this. Also, an important issue, this is not BR, this is B. Just remove the R. Now run this. Okay, now this is our application. It has a text browser, also a nice title, and also an icon, lineEdit. If I write something, hello world, hit enter. Hello world is invalid. If I write something, subscribe, invalid. And for example, you can write, but if I write for example a number, 4 plus 5, 9. If I write 3 plus 6, 10, and 5, like this. Okay, this is our application. Okay, now this is our application, but it is a Python file. It is a Python script. We need to convert our Python file to an executable file that we can use in everywhere. Now I'm going to show you how you can convert this simple application to executable file. For this, you need a Python library that is called pyinstaller. If you don't have, you can simply install through pip install pyinstaller. Okay. Another thing you need, you should copy this. The first thing you need, you should rename this because it is it's more a long name. You should rename this to my app. Let me. Okay, it's not renaming from here, but you can rename this. You need to just copy this and open your Python where you have installed your Python. Open this. After this, go to the script. In the script, you need to copy this file, paste it in here. Also, I have copied an icon in here, and also let me find this. Yeah, this is, I have copied that and changed the name to my app. Because when you install the pyinstaller, the pyinstaller is in our script. Let me find this. Pyinstaller is in here. PyShell, but it is in this section. Yeah, this pyinstaller.exe. Okay, now in here we are going to let me just remove these. I'm going to open get bashy here, but you can use Windows terminal. There is no problem. make the font bigger. Now let me make it bigger. Okay, now in here you can simply write pyinstaller dash dash one file dash dash window it, and give the icon. My icon is icon.ico. Also write your Python file name, that's my app.py. Okay, now hit enter. Now you should wait, it will convert our Python file to executable file. Now it is processing. Okay, now it completed successfully. Let me check this. Yeah, you can see I have a new file build. This is my build. Also I have a dist. Now this is I have my icon and I have my app.exe. Now if I open this, yeah, this is my executable application. Write something, and write a number. Now it's converted. Write a number. It is converted. Okay. Also, if you check you can see that the type file is executable. We have created our application in PyQt5. We have converted our Python file to executable file. This is our executable file, application executable file, like this. Now it's time to make installer for our application. I'm using a software called inno setup compiler. I will add the link to the video description. You can download that. That is simple and easy. Okay. Now the first thing you need to copy these 3 folders that we have made for our executable file. Copy this, and also I have made a new folder at I have my app, and in between that I'm going to create another folder, name of EXE. Okay, now you can just copy this in here. Okay, like this, copy. Also you need to copy the icon. Let me find the icon. Yeah, this is the icon, and paste it in here. After that, open your inno setup compiler. Okay, now this is our inno setup compiler software for making installer for our application. Select create a new select this, create a new script file using the script wizard. Click OK, click next. Now in here, this is the application information. You can give application name. Let me give it expression evaluator. Also you can give the version 1.0. You can give the publisher name. Also you can give your website, for example like this. You can give it, and after that click next. You don't need to bring changes in this in here. Just click next. In this section, the first thing you need, application main executable file. You should browse that. Click on browse and open the folder that where you have added your executable file. Mine was in my app. Yeah, this is my app. Just click on this and distributable. select this, my app.exe, click on OK. Okay. After this, click on Add Folder. Also, you need to add the complete folder. Let me open this. Find my app, and you need to add this exe. Yes. Also select this, edit, and in here write your exe folder name, exe. Click on OK. Now click next. This is some information that you are going to give for your application. For example, allow user to change the start menu folder, or you can create shortcuts. Like this, you can do this by your choice. I am leaving this by default. After this, click on next. This is some license information. You can give license files. After this, click next. Select your language. I selected English. Click next. And now in here, choose where you should have your output installer. I am going to choose my app folder. I want the installer should be in there. Let me choose it, my app. Okay, and click on OK. You can give the output compiler name. I leave it set up, and also you can add your icon file for your step. Yeah, you can choose the icon.ico. Click on OK, and also in here you can give password, but I don't give password. After this, click on next. Click next. File. Yes, you can give your setup script. For example, my app. Click on save. Now wait, it will be compiled for us. Yeah, now it's completed. Now open your folder. You can see now I have a step.exe in here. Now you can click on this. I have a nice installer. You can browse this where you want to install your application. Click on next. You can create desktop shortcut. Click on next, install, and click finish. Now we have our application in installer, and it's successfully installed in our computer. And if you check the start menu, you will see that now I have an expression evaluator application in my in here. Also I have expression evaluator. If you click this is my software. Like this. Thank you guys, and don't forget subscription of my channel.